All right, guys, the goal today is to do the Lower Black Mountain Sycamore Cove figure 8 loop. I'm here at the hub in Brevard. One of the reasons I like to start here is A, you can go into the hub, but B, you actually get in a pretty decent little road ride before setting in on the Lower Black climb. It's a pretty nasty climb, and so it's nice to have your heart rate up. So let's go check it out. Right here. So right at exactly 1.25 miles, you can cut right into this gravel lot. This climb will definitely steal your birthday if you're not ready for it. So I'm reading now exactly 1.75 miles from the hub. So essentially a half mile up from the parking lot trailhead. You're gonna come to a split. To do the Sycamore Cove loop, you go right. To do the Lower Black loop, you're gonna go left. This technical trail name is actually called Thrift Cove. Put it in your granny gear, buckle in. You're gonna be here for just a minute. And literally, you're gonna have like 35 left turns followed by 35 right turns, and every single one of them, you're gonna be like, oh, we're here, but you're not there. Keep climbing. Hey, do you have a tow rope? I think this is it. Definitely not it. Okay, I think this is it. Gosh, it's not it. Do you know your name? Yeah. Do you know your birthday? All right, so 47 different left, then right-hand turns. I feel like we're in a different state now because we did that so many times. I'm reading 2.96 miles from the hub. We're about to turn into a little bit of a downhill section, still not on the formal Lower Black Trail yet. We're gonna start into this downhill section. We're actually gonna let our lady shredder lead us into this section. So here we go. Take her on the left. Woo! So that wraps up the bottom part of basically the Thrift Cove Trail. It'll come out to this intersection. That's the Upper Black. That's crazy to get to. People do it. I've done it a couple times. But this then leads straight in. So coming down from Thrift Cove, leading straight across into the Lower Black. This is where things get legit. All right, Lower Black Mountain downhill. I don't do it justice. It's definitely wet in places. Yikes! Big old wall ride. Natural nonetheless. It's wet. Definitely feeling some arm pump. This is true Pisgah. Rock drop. Definitely feeling the sting of fatigue. This is legit though. Basically, when you get to the bottom of the Black Mountain, downhill, cut left. Left goes Black Mountain. That's what we just did. We're gonna now take a right. So you'll, about a mile later, pop open into a clearing. You can either go to the right or you can go to the left and work your way up a few switchbacks this way. The extended downhill is gonna come if you go to the left. Really good place to stop and take a rest break because you're actually not done with the climbing. There's still just probably another quarter mile of climbing, if that, going up that way. It's pretty tough, so get your legs back under you here. All right, so after the Sycamore Cove climb, it's not completely downhill yet. You still got a little bit of sort of undulating terrain. It definitely starts to get fun. Actually, somewhat technical just because of all the roots. Seriously, a lot of fun. You do want to watch out for hikers. This is a trail that, if you're a suspension tweaker, definitely consider dialing a few clicks of rebound. In other words, make it just a little bit faster because it's mostly quick hit roots back to back. Not a lot of big hits. This little wall ride. All right. Yeah. Then the trail starts to change a little bit. Here we go. Yeah. Just spraying and praying. Here we go. Been salivating to get the Santa Cruz High Tower down here. It is not letting me down. One thing on that little section, I'm convinced that there are probably dudes that easily take it from this route right there. I'm gonna send it. Yeah! Woo! Okay, so that time I felt like I got it and it felt awesome, but watching my coach's playback footage, my back tire clipped the root, so I'm gonna give it another try. All right, relaxed in the arms, sending it. Yep, cleared it. Just shows you what riding over something a few times, how much more you can get a line dialed. Because again, I only come down a couple times a year. It's kind of like feeling like the first time. This is so legit, it just hurts my feelings. To me, this is what mountain biking's all about. It's rough. I definitely love a good jump line, but this is the deal. I think that's part of why I like this trail, is that it feels like there's still some jumps, but it feels like real mountain biking. And then watch out right here, this is the main road. Left takes you back to the hub. Boom! Two of the best trails in the Pisgah National Forest, Sycamore Cove. To the hub. Then you got some food trucks, coffee truck. .2 miles in the book. What do you think?
I think you're off. I got 9.5.
All right, so 9.5 miles. What's your take on the Black Mountain downhill?
Maybe one of the more technical, but I don't know, one of my favorite runs out here.
And then Sycamore Cove.
A little bit more rooty, but I kind of like the flow and the feel of that one actually.
I think of Black Mountain as rocks, Sycamore Cove as roots.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
But they are both super legit, well worth the effort.
Yeah. Less effort on Sycamore. I
wouldn't pedal that effort out for just anything. I mean, unless you're just wanting a great workout. But cool thing is you don't have to, because the descents are pretty legit. There you have it, the Lower Black Mountain Sycamore Cove Figure 8. Again, it is one of my favorite rides here in the greater Brevard area, Pisgah National Forest. Thanks for watching and hanging out with us today. Definitely subscribe to the channel. We're going to be bringing more your way. I'm going to go check out this food truck.